Hey guys, make sure to check out G2A.com. A link is in the description below. They have really cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and a whole bunch more. Link in the description below. Hey guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. So what I have for you guys today is going to be a video on the R.A.W. Liberty, which is an Epic LMG variant in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So this is going to be another episode of my Epic Weapon Variants Guide. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Today we're going to be taking a look at the LMG, and this is my first time technically actually really playing with an LMG. Like, I've played every once in a while with LMGs, but I never really liked LMGs in general, but I had to play it so I could experience this LMG and see what it was like. And needless to say, my experience was actually kind of really fun, and at the same time, really like not so fun. So let's go ahead and talk about this weapon itself, and if you guys do go on to enjoy the video, make sure you guys drop a like and a favorite on the video. It is appreciated. And if you are new, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm going to have a ton more Call of Duty Infinite Warfare weapon variant guides, news, info, rumors, leaks, and more coming. So make sure you guys subscribe and you turn on notifications by clicking the little bell icon next to the subscribe button. Also want to say a huge thank you to Dazz or Crafty Animations for allowing me to use his account so I could try out this weapon online. Huge thank you to him. Check him out. Link to his social media, etc. will be down in the description below. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Liberty. Now, you guys can see the two traits it has on here are actually pretty unique, pretty cool. The first one called Make It Rain, which doubles the magazine size, but you can no longer reload, obviously, because you're using all of your ammo at one go. So you don't have to reload, which is really cool. The next thing is that it does have haste, which slightly increases the movement speed. So you're moving a little bit faster. So here's the thing about this R.A.W. Liberty. I was playing in Tactical TDM because that's just the mode that I'm playing at the moment right now. And LMGs in that mode just are not very good, and I needed to try to counteract how bad it really was by adding attachments and perks. So the base weapon is not going to be a weapon that you really are going to be using and like you're going to be absolutely destroying people. Like, LMGs are meant to be slower, are meant to be kind of pick people off, you know, stay at a distance, use your grip, stuff like that. And this is definitely one that I did not have a fun time running into rooms or anything like that. I ended up having to play really campy because of that. So I had to, you know, play power positions. I know you guys are going to be seeing the gameplay. You're going to be like, oh my god, he's camping. But believe me guys, I tried so many times to run up, move around, and the only thing it did was get me killed and get turned on, basically, because every other weapon shreds you so much faster than you can do with the LMG. So the only way I found myself even being remotely competitive was when I was using my attachments on this weapon. And I'll talk about those attachments in a little bit here, but first I want to talk a little bit more about the actual Epic weapon variant. Now, the really cool thing again that we mentioned was that it has double-sized magazines. So you actually start off with 160 shots, which is incredible. That's really amazing. Now, because of this, you can't reload, and then because of this also, there's really no need to run scavenger. Believe me, this weapon, because like I said, it's not exactly the best weapon, you're probably going to end up dying way before you go through all 160 rounds of this guy. So you really don't need scavenger, and even if you wanted to use something like scavenger, I would recommend that you guys use one of the attachments that allows you to replenish your ammo as you're using it. So it kind of builds ammo for you if you really needed to do that. But honestly, you don't really need scavenger. You don't really need an attachment for that, because this guy, again, like I said, you're probably going to die before you actually end up going through all 160 rounds. And even if you don't die, 160 rounds is plenty of ammo for you to go through and get kill streaks and score streaks and whatever you want to get. So you really don't need scavenger, which is pretty cool because it opens up opportunities to put other attachments or use other perks, which is very cool. Now, as for the haste, it does kind of improve the mobility a little bit, not extremely. It's not like you're going to be flying around, but you can definitely tell that the movement speed is a little bit faster. Now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about what I recommend on this class, because this is a weapon that I think needs to be heavily modified with attachments to be able to succeed with it. What you want to do is you want to either have stock and quick draw. Quick draw to me is the biggest essential one. If you want to use stock, you can. You don't really have to. The one I really recommend is going to be quick draw, and then if you want to be faster, I would recommend putting stock on there. Now, the other thing I do recommend with this guy, if you want to use a sight, you can. If you don't want to use a sight, you don't have to, but I would highly recommend that you guys use Hollow Point. And the reason you want to use this is because it makes you a lot more competitive. I was having a really bad time trying to kill people. It felt like it took forever to kill anyone. Before I slapped on Hollow Point, I was getting a ton of headshot kills because of it, and the time to kill was going down drastically. I was able to be in gunfights for a lot longer. I was able to stay in gunfights. I was able to get kills easily across the map because of this and get a lot of long shots. So if you're having trouble with any LMG, or specifically this LMG, I would highly recommend the Hollow Point attachment. It's going to make your life so much easier. Now, as for the perks and your rig, I would highly recommend you guys use your rig that allows you to kind of increase your movement speed. I'm totally blanking on it, but I will have the text on screen right now. But basically, that makes it so you're running around at the same speed as other weapons, and it makes it so much easier for you to engage in gunfights. So that's what I highly recommend. As for class setup, or for your different perks, you can use Ghost and you can use any other thing like Recon. You don't need to use Dexterity because you don't need to reload, which is very, very cool. So you don't even need that, and you don't need Scavenger. So you can use Hardline, or if you want to, you can have 2 perks somewhere else. But the perks I would recommend are going to be Ghost, Recon, Hardline, and then also Dead Silence, or if you want to use Pinpoint, you can use that, whatever other third one you want. But I would highly recommend those guys because it makes this class super fun to use. Again, not the most overpowered, but it's definitely a fun one to use. So let's go ahead now and talk about this weapon. Should you spend your salvage on it? Is it a weapon you should spend your salvage on? And if you are a fan of LMGs, I say absolutely yes, go for it. If you don't really like LMGs, try out the base weapon of the Raw. Try it out. If you don't really like it, there's no rush to try to get this one. But if you enjoy LMGs, if you're an LMG style player, then this is one I would definitely recommend because of just the ability to move a little bit quicker. And then on top of that, having double ammo, not having to reload, and then just having all that ammo in one go is so much fun, guys. So definitely get this guy. Definitely spend the salvage if you're an LMG player. And if you're really not, then there's really no rush into it. If you get it from a drop, good. Or if it's one of the last ones you need to unlock, then that's also what works. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, drop a favorite on the video. It does about it is appreciated. And if you are new, if you want to see even more videos like these in the future, I'm going to have a ton more Call of Duty Infinite Warfare news, info, rumors, leaks, and more coming. So make sure you guys subscribe and you turn on notifications so you don't miss a single upload in the future. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you guys want to talk about anything. And of course, if you want to, check out my gaming channel, which will be linked down in the description below. Check out Dazz for helping me out and letting me use his account. Check out his social media, etc. down below as well. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.